Hi, this is my Unit 5 discussion for color modes. First, we have primary colors. So the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow because no mixture of the other pigments can create these colors. And they're mostly positioned at the 12, 4, and 8 on the color wheel if you think of it like a clock. And these colors are the colors that create the secondary colors and the complementary colors. So the secondary colors are the orange, purple, and green in the middle, and the complementary colors are what's opposite of each other, such as the red, green, the blue, orange, and the yellow, purple. Now you have tertiary colors. Those are the in-between colors of the color wheel. Mostly you get that by mixing a primary color with the closest secondary color to it. Like the green and the yellow, mixing those together is a yellow-green, or the yellow and the orange, you get the yellow-orange. So that's how you get those in-between colors. Next we have triads. So this is kind of how you can create your own color scheme. Most people, what they do is that they'll get a triangle and they'll connect it to different parts of the color wheel. That's how you can get the primary colors, or if you want, you can turn the triangle over and you can get other colors that would be a good palette for you. Other people will use just different geometric shapes like square rectangles so that they can get more into their palette. Next we have analogous colors, and this is also getting a color scheme, but you're using the neighboring colors. So you're getting colors that are side by side to each other to use that for your scheme. And this is an example. They're using Bashful, Pixie, Blossom, and Raspberry. Next we have color temperature. Color temperature, you can use warm or cool colors. Warm colors would be like red, orange, yellow. Those give you more warm feelings like outside or summer times, versus blue, purple, and green. You think like winter or during when it's getting a little dark. You could also change a color to go to being a cool color or to be a cool color to a warm just by adding to it. So if I wanted yellow to be a cool color, you could just add a little bit more green or blue to it, and vice versa. Next we have saturated colors. So this is the amount of intensity to a hue. So the first example we have here is saturated, and just the lighter it goes down, the more intensity it loses, so it becomes desaturated. And I did want to give a bad example of saturation, which is this picture here. So when you look at this flower, you can see it's a bit off colored here where the lines are, or it's a bit too bright there. And it's kind of gives the viewer too much attention to look at, so they're not really focusing on one thing or the other. Versus this one, it's not too much and it's not too little, so you know exactly what it is you're looking at. Next we have desaturated colors. So we have dark and light colors. The dark desaturated colors are more muted dark hues, versus the light colors, these are paler, so they're more like pastel colors. Next we have RGB and CMYK. Now RGB stands for red, green, and blue, and these are mostly used for digital screens like websites or creating videos, and these colors do vary between computers and their settings. So if you're working on a project with RGB, it is good to work on as many different computers as possible so you can get a good feel for what exactly your color scheme is portraying. And CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and key, which is black. And these colors are mostly used for printing. Next we have spot color. Spot color is more for like accurate coloring or color using printing. So CMYK, the first example here, it's using all four colors to create this apple image. But if you do the spot, you're using exactly the colors that you need. Now this can save you a lot of money when it comes to printing, because printers charge you for each color you're using. So instead of the 4, you're using the 3. But if you want to add to the CMYK, because you want to emphasize another color for whatever project you're doing, that will cost you more. So it's really up to the artist what it is that you're planning on doing. And lastly, we have hexadecimal code. So this is just a color format that's made up by mixing the RGB colors, and the organizing system is made up of 6 numbers and or letters to help organize the colors. So here it's just an example. It's giving you the colors and what their codes are. And that's all that I have for you guys. If you have anything to add, or if you just want to let me know what you think, please do so. And I hope you guys have a good one.